my little Tattle Tells? Yo, sit down, we gotta talk, right? Yo, Nene Leakes has finally put her money where her mouth is. Nene Leakes has filed an explosive lawsuit against Bravo, right? NBC Universal, Andy Cohen, and Biermann. Y'all, now listen, if you guys didn't know, NBC right now is literally embroiled in a huge lawsuit. It's literally looking like it's going to go up to the Supreme Court. I talked about this before on one of the old videos, right? A lot of people, cynical people, say that's why NBC Universal has been greenlighting all these black shows, because they're trying to prove they're not racist. What are they actually arguing? From what I understand, they're arguing Trump's old rule of racism, that even if we are racist and we fired you, you gotta prove that we fired you because we are racist. I know it's nonsensical, but guess what? Nene Leakes has officially entered the chat. And boy, these accusations, they are explosive. Let's get into this. I'm reading this real time, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Okay. Former star, this is from All About the Real Housewives. Go ahead and follow them on Instagram, Twitter, all those things. All About TRH. All About TRH. All About the Real Housewives. Former star of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene Leakes, sued the companies behind the show on Wednesday, alleging that they fostered and tolerated a hostile and racist work environment. Now listen to this. Put how you feel about Nene aside. Because, baby, if there's only 1% true of what Nene's saying, yo, they all gotta pay. Let's get into this, right? The lawsuit filed in federal court in Atlanta says Nene, who is black, is she, complained, and shut up. She's not half Muffet. She's a black woman. Shut up, evil people. Focus. Okay. Nene, who's black, complained to executives about years of racist remarks from fellow housewife Kim Zolciak Biermann, who is white, but that only Leakes suffered consequences. Already, you know me, I was interested. I said, all right, Nene, let's put all this bullshit behind. Continue. Because this ain't about petty stuff. This ain't about arrogance. This ain't about anything. You really talking some real stuff, and I'm listening. Now, you ready? It names as defendants NBC Universal, Bravo, production companies True Entertainment and Truly Original, executive from the companies, and Housewives executive producer Andy Cohen. Now, I stand corrected. It does not name Kim Zolciak Biermann. However, Kim's name is up and down this lawsuit. So listen, Kim might as well be named, but she's not named. I stand corrected. Let's move on. Get this. The lawsuit alleges that her complaints of racism led in part to Nene being forced off the show in 2020 before its 13th season. The suit says Nene's negotiations for the season came as the Black Lives Matter movement was gaining major momentum, with Nene a vocal supporter. Y'all know I got thoughts on that, but let's move on. Executives sought to sideline Nene from talking about the cause, keeping her off early episodes which the Housewives would address Black Lives Matter, the suit alleges. As the Black Lives Matter movement swept our nation, Mrs. Leakes, Bravo's historically most successful black female talent, I mean, this is true, right? You can love or hate Nene, but she did put Housewives on the map. Let's give credit where credit is due. The whole cast of Atlanta, love or hate them, did, right? Mrs. Leakes should have been embraced by NBC, Bravo, and True, the suit says. Instead, NBC, Bravo, and True forced her out of the house she built, denying her a regular role. I got thoughts on this because I thought she was pushed out because she knocked out a cameraman's tooth and put another one in the hospital. At least that's what her little sis, Portia Williams, said on the reunion. But she was doing the electric slide with Portia in Lethia Lounge, so it really is the truth. But let's continue. The suit alleges the defendant's actions violate federal employment and anti-discrimination law, and it seeks monetary damages to be determined at trial. More details. The same year, the suit says Zolciak Biermann used the N-word to refer to Nene and others of the Housewives after a dispute with them. The suit alleges what? Here's the thing, I believe it. First of all, Kim always gave me weird vibes with Sweetie. But after she got with Croy, I believe every word of this. I really do. And if that's their best defense, Nene gonna be getting a payday. But let's keep going, right? the suit alleges. It also alleges that Kim falsely implied that Leaks used drugs and called her at home a roach nest. Nene was on ego, adrenaline. Listen, did y'all see the pajama jam party? Did y'all see the way Nene was acting? Nene was on cloud 10. I don't know why. But if they did not drug test Nene, her word's as good as mine. So let's keep going. The suit says that Nene's complaints to executives overseeing the show, they did not terminate their relationship with Kim, nor take any meaningful action to put an end to her racially offensive behavior. And if anything, rewarded her by giving her own spinoff. Now, I do remember that reunion, and I remember how Kim, in my opinion, and Croy showed their ASS, and it seemed like instead of putting her in her place where they should have, they did give her her own spinoff show to appease her. Remember when she was like, I'm the bravest white woman here. No, I'm sorry, I'm doing Simon Cambodia. Wait, that's Marlo. I'm the bravest white. I can't even talk her Kim's voice. Talk about she's the bravest person here. What white woman you know is going to sit on stage with 7 black women or whatever she said to that extent? It wasn't much better. Let's move on. Now get this. They literally said from the day the series began filming, Nene was the target of systematic racism from co-star Kim, which was tolerated by Bravo executive producer Andy Cohen and other executives. Leaks lawyer David DeRubis said in a statement, and let me tell you something. If you guys didn't see the sad truth of why Nene's be blacklisted, and I blamed her lawyer Lisa Bloom, go on and see that. See if you agree with me, but it looks like she got new representation. It looks like things are clicking again. I'm not saying. Yes, I am. Anyway, right? Joe Hatterby, another of Leaks' attorney, she got 2, said via email that not a day goes by that Nene doesn't wake up with an onslaught of overwhelming emotions as a direct result of these unfortunate and avoidable occurrences. First of all, shut up. Y'all putting 20 on 10. And second of all, and I love it because that's what a good lawyer does, you better go. You better get those emotional and punitive damages. Nene better start. Listen, Nene better put down that camera and stop acting so happy in Ghana and literally film herself crying into the camera every morning. You better go get those emotional punitive damages. Anyway, the lawsuit alleges that her complaints of racism led in part to Nene being forced off the show in 2020 before its 13th season. They go on to say, yes, they're in their bag right now, right? NBC, Bravo, and True foster a corporate and workplace culture in which racially insensitive and inappropriate behavior is tolerated, if not encouraged. Now, you know what? I completely agree with that. The Real Housewives of New York, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, the Real Housewives of OC, and low-key, if Garcelle wasn't Garcelle, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Anyway, let's go on. Emails sent to representatives of the defendants and Kim Biermann seeking comment were not immediately returned. Dummies, why you send out a request? All you had to do was go to Kim's psychic hotline and say you looking for your dead child or something, and I'm sure Kim would have sent you a $65,000 bill and gave you like a false psychic reading. Oh, y'all ain't know Kim was out here scamming on the psychic tea? Go ahead and Google. They said Leaks. 54. Nene's 54. She looks really good for 54. A TV personality and actor whose legal name is Lenithia Monique Leaks spent 7 seasons as one of the central stars of RHOA between 2008 and 2020. They also allege that during the first season, which aired in 2008, Cass was planning to attend a barbecue and housewives Kim Zolciak Biermann responded to the idea with words to the effect, I don't want to sit around Nene and eat chicken. The suit said, I remember that. The suit says that statement perpetrated an offensive stereotype about African Americans. It did, and Kim, in my opinion, is what Nene says. But I want to know how successful this lawsuit's going. Y'all, you see what happens when you don't work with Lisa Bloom? Things start clicking. Things happen. Anyway, the suit says in 2012, during the 5th season, Zolciak Biermann made racially offensive and stereotypical comments about the new home of housewife Kandi Burruss, calling her neighborhood ghetto, and perpetrating a racial stereotype in an offensive comment about whether Burruss needed a swimming pool. All this is coming back, and all I gotta say is, baby, the roosters are coming home to nest. Listen, regardless of what we think about Nene, regardless of what we think about anyone, when somebody says there's things of racial prejudice, of racism, people getting fired. I stand behind them, Comrade Nene, but you better prove your case. That's all I'm saying. I hope somehow she maintained evidence, and let's see what happens with this. And it's about time Nene got some real legal counsel, because baby, if they blackballing you, blacklisted, you might as well sue everybody and see who you get a penny from. Y'all, I'm going to keep an eye on this case. Make sure you turn on your notifications. You know what it is, YouTube. And I'm going to see if I can find more information about this. But y'all, this is deep. But if what Nene is saying is true, kudos to her for taking a stand and standing up for herself. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.